All right. Checking. Mic checketh. All right. Check. Okay, cool. All right, cool, I'm back. Yeah. Uh I hope I hope that doesn't he's not too upset about that. Uh you can always watch both. You have two eyes, one screen for each eye, right? I don't know how much of that my spiel you caught, but essentially, when you roll on your beginner banner, save your currency to buy these tickets. And if you have to prioritize one over the other before the reset, I recommend the special tickets first. And plan for future characters coming out. So, for example, if I were you, I might not plan on getting Genuine unless you plan on spending, because his banner ends in 11 days, and you kind of really want a character's weapon as well. So you can always get this guy in the future, assuming that they re-release his banner. So the special ticket is better because the categories between weapon and characters, you can only use the special ticket. The standard ticket is only used for this banner, and the reason that this banner is really bad is because there is still this soft pity system of 90 warps. However, you can get either a weapon or a character. It is not guaranteed which one you get. And that's also bad because the weapon banner, as you saw earlier, only takes 80 pulls. But on the standard banner, you can still get a weapon, but it costs 90 pulls. And it's totally random what you get. So it's better to get the special tickets because it has better value on the weapon banner, and you can use it on multiple banners. The standard ticket you can only use on the standard banner. The only reason that you would want to roll on the standard banner is because they have this little thing here where if you roll 300 times, you can choose any character you want. But that's a lot of rolls, and I don't recommend that. I mean, you saw that I have 162 rolls, but those are my free rolls. I did not spend any of my Stellar Jades on the standard banner. It's just not worth it. So I hope that makes some sense. Definitely choose the special banner. It gives you the best value, and maybe plan for future 5-star characters as opposed to Genuine right now if you're starting right now, unless you really, really like Genuine. And for you, if you want to see whether or not you want to roll for Genuine, when you open up this little tab here that kind of looks like the Steam logo, you can actually try him out. You just go here and then you click Start Trial, and you get 20 Stellar Jades from trying him out. But you can see his playstyle and how he looks in game, if that helps you determine if you want that character or not. Oh, okay, no worries, no worries. Yeah, any game when you first start out just blows your eardrums out. All good though. Um, yeah, I was saying that if you want, I wasn't recommending that you necessarily roll for Genuine because you won't have a ton of tickets to roll for him. So the best thing you can do is, if you want to try him out, you can click on this little logo that kind of looks like the Steam icon, and you can actually try him out for free. You should do this anyway because you get 20 Stellar Jade. You get 20 Stellar Jade for free just for trying him out. But yeah, save your tickets. And also, when leveling up your characters, I was saying that Dan Heng is one of the free-to-play characters because he comes from story mode. I don't recommend funneling resources into him because I think he's probably the worst character in the game. I think I'd say that. And you can focus on leveling up your March and Natasha and main characters because you'll likely use them throughout the duration of the game until more characters come out, of course. But for now, they are extremely good. They are sufficient to get you through any content. Let's see. What else? That's probably a good starting point. Natasha comes a little bit later in the story for you, but in the meantime, main character and March. Those are pretty good. Because main character, at first, your main character will be a physical path. And honestly, the physical path is not great. It's really not great. But when you eventually unlock the fire path is really good. So you will definitely want to level up your main character. So yeah, Natasha comes later in the story, so March and main character are definitely your safer bets when leveling or funneling resources into a character. And honestly, you don't need to worry about equipment. Like, if we look at my characters, all of this stuff I got for free from, like, story mode. Like, I have a bunch of purple items on my characters. So, I farmed for Claire's equipment a little bit, but, like, purple gear will get you far enough in the game. You can totally use the equipment they give you for free, and you should be okay to do story mode. So try not to waste any, like, you know, if you get a random piece of equipment, do not enhance it, like, too much, because odds are you probably won't be using it later on anyway, but you would want to save it for pieces that have, like, better substats. Like this, for example. Like, this is a really good piece. So, save your resources, but level up your characters just enough so that you can get through story mode and maybe some of the side quests. Because eventually, when you do get a character you really like, so in my case, I rolled for Sela, then you can give her all of your best relics and level up all of her whatever. Level her up or level whatever. You'll have those resources available, and you won't be, like, you know, desperate for credits or materials. Let's see. Alright, so I have enough energy to, like, do one thing, I guess? Let's see. What was my master plan? Oh, right, it was, like, Jinyuan's talent, March's ascension. So let's just park my character there, then. Oh, and a big pro tip is every day that you log on to play this game, odds are your stamina will be maxed out, because it actually regenerates pretty fast in this game. Before you do any daily quests, before you do anything else, just immediately do any one thing that consumes stamina. So for you, when you first start, it'll be these calyx, and there's character experience, weapon experience, and money. For you, I'd probably do character experience, because you probably want to level up your characters, because you won't have a ton of weapons. So just do one of these as soon as you start the game, because while you're playing the game, you know, your stamina will slowly restore itself, so that later on when you're done doing your dailies, you'll have more stamina to work with. So that's a pro tip. Before you're doing any of your dailies, before doing any side quests or missions, start off with like any one of these, just to use your stamina. All right. So I'm kind of at that point where I have absolutely nothing to do. Maybe I'll just toss you guys over to, like, Lucid or Sarah, if you guys want. Let me check what Sarah's doing. No, she's playing Genshin. I think that's what Silver Wolf is. I don't know if you've ever played the Hyperdimension Neptunia series, but Silver Wolf is voiced by Melissa Fawn, who also voiced Neptune from that series. Pretty good. An option to see the turn number, like in settings, somewhere around in here. All right. I'm out of stamina for now, so I might log on later tonight and do my little tonight show with Lunar. But for now, I think I'll log off. I gotta take care of a shed anyway and some other things. But I appreciate everyone for coming out today. I doubt that everyone is still here, but it's good to see you again, Mac. I'm glad you're over your COVID. Duke, if you have any questions in particular, you can definitely shoot me a message on Discord as well. And I'll try my best to answer it, and I'll try to make it clear so you can have like the most optimal experience when starting. And of course, thanks for the follow, Triangled, and thanks for hanging out, Local Bit. I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were a bot at first.
3123 chat. That is the promo code. Promo code is 316.
Yoshi. Yoshi. Simon! Yeah, Lunar! Thank you so much for the raid! Sorry, it's all I got. No worries!